do to flip this thing around to become a winning team, because yeah, we might not make the playoffs this year, but this is a start of getting ready for next year.
How much does like that self-sacrificing attitude come into play? Because you got the ankle, you banged up, but you're still going out there.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just kind of how I play football. I mean, for me, the football is just go out there and play, and if I can go out there and play, I'm going to do that.
With how much sorry, go ahead.
How do you like the way Mike Vrabel has kind of worked to keep the morale up despite everything that's surrounding this football team?
I mean, I think he's understanding of this game of the NFL. Like, there's some really good players out there, and they're playing great ball, and we have not been. And at the end of the day, it's just we got to fix what we can. But we have plenty of good football that we've shown. Even in the last game with how bad things went, there's some good things in that game, and we just need to find ways to keep doing the good things and eliminating the bad. So I think he's done a good job of that, because there's coaches that on teams like that they can just start getting out on you, and they're just putting you in. And at the end of the day, we're all professionals. Everybody knows what we're trying to get done. We can't go change the outcomes, and it's not one of those things that we're just trying to shrug it off. We're getting paid, we don't give a crap. It's not that. It's like that there's not really a place for that, because you just keep putting guys down. That's not helping anything except for making things worse. You guys got guys shutting down, and you guys got not wanting to be here. And at the end of the day, we got to build a culture. You want to be here, you want to play, and then we got to find ways of how to play better football so we can win more football games. And I think that's the biggest thing. And when we still got to eliminate some of the mistakes. One of the good things that came out of the game, we had one of those super hard cadences where we got him to jump, and we had a deep ball to Nick. That's huge. That's the first time we've done that all year. And then also didn't have any young guys jump, or didn't have anybody on offense, flinch, to where we were able to accomplish that. I mean, that was a huge thing that, we've been having really bad trouble with, taking advantage of those opportunities. And, so, I mean, that's a little mini silver lining, not the best thing in the world. I mean, win is much bigger, but, that's something that, stepping in the right direction. And if we can keep bringing those young guys along, keep bringing everybody along to where we can become a better football team playing, and create that culture a little bit of just hey, we gotta play better football, because at the end of the day, you're doing all your assignments right, you're doing all the, eliminating all the mistakes, we can, get the ball moving. And then at the end of the day, when we come to off season, we bring in, more players and stuff that can help this team win, and you can flip a program really fast.
See, that's why I guess my vote.
Appreciate it.
I guess, what can you say to, the NFL has a ton of turnover, right? And so when you're building for the future in these next 3 games, how does that work with, some of these guys aren't going to be here, new guys are going to come in, like you say? Is it more about building as individuals for then the collective effort as a whole, or how do you build for next year's team when you don't have that group?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, it's young guys. I mean, those young guys will generally be here because, they're on longer, or on those 4-year deals or 3-year deals and stuff like that. And then, or P squad guys. I was a P squad guy that, worked my way up. And so you have those guys continually develop, and you keep showing them hey, this is what we're, what you play, how we play. And I think part of the thing too is I don't know if we've ever established a style this year, really. And so I think we got to, we're still working on doing that, of who we are kind of thing. And so we got to keep working on that, and, find a way to finish out this season, on some positive notes to build off of in the off season. I think there are positive notes even in the games that we lost, and we just got to find ways to take advantage of that. And how do we, keep all that positive stuff that we have, and then build off of it to where we're eliminate all the bad crap that we're doing.
Why do you think you guys never established a style? What goes into a team being able to do that sooner in a season?
I think we've just been inconsistent. Guys miss assignments, or we're getting behind the chains by false starts. That was a huge thing this year that's really been killing us. Taking care of the football, I think, is another big thing we got to do. So I mean, there's a bunch of things that do that, and I think we've done a we got to do a better job of playing like complementary football. Like our defense has done a tremendous job all year. In offense, we got to, when we do get those opportunities to take advantage of, like this last game, we got a field goal. We started with the ball like just past the 50. Like that's got to be a touchdown. Like we got to like just kind of keep doing those things and then help, build the style of like who we are kind of thing. So I think, there's some things that we just got to, figure out and keep moving on. But I mean, if we can build off the stuff that we have been doing well. We've had good play action game that's been really amazing. Like we've had some other big plays that we've done well at, and we just got to keep doing better at those.